Alright, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is The Worst Parents on My 600-Pound Life. No idea. Alright, so listen, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into this immediately.
I am very aware of the damage I am doing to my son through overeating. These last 6 years have probably been pretty miserable for him.
Hold on, what?
Well, all patients on My 600-Pound Life suffer the consequences of their weight. Pretty often, their families end up suffering some terrible
Is this like a real show?
consequences of their own. Most of them don't mean to be bad parents, but it's hard to be a good one when you're forcing your kids to wait on you while refusing to make changes to actually be a parent to them. I feel kinda bad making this video, but here are a few My 600-Pound...
Bro, if you feel bad making a video, I feel bad for not understanding like why the show exists. I'm still trying to figure out what's actually happening, bro. Alright? Is this a show about like making fun of like people that are like overweight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really understand what this is yet. Flies, get away from me. Right? Like I have no idea what's actually, well, I guess I'll find out if I continue. Hold on.
Life guests that were terrible parents. Before we get started though, leave a comment down below, letting us know who your favorite My 600-Pound Life guest is. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, that way you enter into our monthly shoutout giveaway.
Okay.
40-year-old Bethany starts out her episode by saying that despite her weight and health issues, she just can't sit down and do anything because she's a mom of 2 kids. But in the very next shot, we see her kind of sitting down and doing nothing, getting her 10-year-old daughter Zoe to help dress her. She also relies on her 18-year-old Isabella to be essentially the mother in the family around the clock. Isabella cooks, cleans, shops, and takes care of Zoe, and despite doing basically everything, she says that she'll do anything for her mom because she loves her. Bethany admits herself that
Something tells me that this show is extremely toxic. Yeah, I don't even know how I feel about the even being asked to react to it, bro. But here's the thing. Here's my opinion so far, bro. Right? She says, or I guess a little while ago, she says that she couldn't sit down. The thing about this is interesting because in order to like put on massive amounts of weight, generally, you need to not move and just consume food, generally empty calories, right? I think that's how it works, right? So like you need to consume massive amounts of empty, like addictive type of calories, right? So you're sitting down a lot. So just the fact that you say that you don't have time to sit down doesn't make any sense because then specifically you wouldn't be within that state. If you, you know, I don't know, dude, this is, I don't know. This feels weird, bro. But let's continue, dudes. And the fact that she's making her daughter do this, right? Okay, like I understand that you're in this this specific situation. I don't know if it's health related or if it's like just addicted to fast food related. Because if you notice, bro, go eat. Let's say you're gonna go eat McDonald's for dinner, right? You do realize you're gonna be hungry at like 11, right? Because empty calories, bro. Keep that in mind. Trust me. Listen, I'm not one to talk, bro. I love McDonald's and Burger King. I'm just pointing out the facts. I know the facts behind it, but you know, hey. Life. but yeah, dudes, I think once you get into that situation, you need to kind of begin to think about the lives of your children, I would say, right, dudes? I think so. Think about the lives of your children in this instance, because like what type of life are they going to actually go through? Dude.
and takes care of Zoe.
You're like ruining their lives.
Doing basically everything, she says that she'll do anything for her mom because she loves her. Bethany admits herself that she doesn't feel like a contributing member of the family, and unfortunately, she doesn't do much to change her issues by the end of the episode.
I do all the cooking, I do all the cleaning, and I make sure Zoe's fed and bathed. I make sure that we have groceries in the house, but But I love my mom, and I will do anything for her, no matter what.
What do you want for breakfast? I'm gonna start with like a honey bun and a muffin, and then if you'll make me like some scrambled eggs and some toast. Okay. Isabella? Yeah? I want to have something to eat while you're making breakfast. Okay.
Oh, it's an addiction. So I don't think that it may be her weight gain potentially was not a... Now, please understand, I have no idea what's actually happening here. But I'm thinking that it most likely is just a straight 100% addiction, bro. Right? 100% addiction. Because you want something to eat while your breakfast is being made? You already had a pretty, excessive order for breakfast. I don't know. All right, let's go. Not judging, obviously.
Penny's son Liam loves her dearly, but at over 500 pounds, she can only parent him from bed. That means never attending his school functions or taekwondo practice.
Damn.
But what's even sadder is when her sister points out that Liam might have to see his mother dead before he turns 10 years old. Penny claims she wants to lose weight because Liam deserves a full-time mother. But by 10 months into the weight loss program, she's still too immobile to even attend Liam's kindergarten graduation.
Wow, dude. Wow. You can't go to your kid's kindergarten graduation because you are immobile, and the immobility has to do with the weight on most likely the smaller the frame, the more immobile someone would be at lesser weight, in a sense, right? So she doesn't look very tall, so that means 500 on her is rough. Okay. All right. This makes me feel bad, bro. Right? Watching this, it makes me feel terrible, bros. All right. I feel bad for the kid.
Just think about that for a second. Imagine if your mother could not come to your kindergarten graduation because she was too overweight and didn't make the efforts to lose the weight.
In that instance, exactly. I don't think the children should be in the household. That may sound terrible, right? What's worse than taking the kid away from the parent? But if the parent does not care enough, but keep in mind, I understand that the addictive nature of it. You understand? I understand that, super sugary things are super addictive, right? They really, like, a 2-liter bottle of soda is, if you consume it, you're going to be thirsty, right? Period. It's not quenching your thirst. It's not really. Drink water, right? So, damn, dude. It's just like bad, in a sense, bad life decisions, but I do understand the addictive nature. That's why I'm not overly judging the parent, but the parent, but the parent itself, is kind of the root issue in this instance. In all of these instances, obviously, dudes. I don't think the kid should be in a household experiencing that life with the mother or father that's acting like this, right? You're putting food over your children? I don't even understand that, bro. All right, let's go.
Moving on, Penny later changes her tune of wanting to be a better mom by claiming that she's done more with Liam than mothers who have to go out in the workplace do, and makes an empty-sounding promise that she'll be at his next event. In the end, when Penny went back to Maryland, she excuses her lack of progress.
Maryland? Did he say Maryland? Maryland. All right, Maryland. I've never in my life heard Maryland. Hey, let me know in the comments. Is it called Maryland or Maryland? I'm so confused now, bro. Have I just been wrong my entire life?
Event. In the end, when Penny went back to Maryland, she excuses her lack of progress again by saying she doesn't have to be an ideal weight because Liam has seen what she'll do for him and that he's supposedly proud of her.
Liam loves her so much, and I thought having him would change everything, but it hasn't. It's gotten worse.
What can we say besides goodbye?
I don't know.
See you later.
I don't ever have to be an ideal weight in Liam's eyes because he's seen what I'm willing to do for him.
These are excuses.
And
the last thing you should do with your kids is make excuses why you cannot give them a better life, right? If things are real, right, in your life, and there's a serious cause and that cause is a valid cause, then it's understandable. But if it's just, oh, I just don't want to stop eating, I don't want to stop consuming 20,000 calories a day, that's not really an excuse, right? A valid excuse. All right, let's go.
He's proud of me.
50-year-old Pauline is bordering on immobile and needs help with just about everything.
Let's get it.
And her niece comes over a few times a week to help her in the bathroom. But her full-time caretaker and the real victim of her episode is her 21-year-old son, Dylan. As Pauline's only child, he's been taking care of her basically his whole life and does everything from cooking to grocery shopping to hauling her into the van and driving her down to Houston. Dylan says he loves his mother, but that he can't wait for the day that he doesn't have to help her every day and can get on with his own life.
The kid should not be taking care of the parent. The parent should be taking care of the children. Period. All right?
Pauline is very aware of the damage, admitting that the last 6 years must have been miserable for him, and that she could possibly ruin her son's life if she doesn't get hers under control. It's pretty heartbreaking.
She already ruined her son's life.
To get to the end of her episode and to see Dylan still trailing along by her wheelchair and looking downright miserable.
Yeah, she already ruined his life.
Go grab some breakfast, honey. I totally feel like he's the parent and I'm the kid.
Here's the problem. Here's the thing, right? If they are quote unquote immobile, right? Who is bringing them the food? I don't know. Are they using like some form of like manipulation or something? Because like you could not ask me to help you kill yourself at all, right? Like, so if for example, if my wife was immobile, right? Then, and she was asking me to bring her, I don't know, this absurd amount of breakfast, and she's already immobile, I'm going to bring her an apple. Get up and get it. That just may be some asshole shit, but like, I just don't understand how if they're immobile, they're still overweight. Right? Like, I just don't understand. Like, not even, this is not, well, morbidly obese, right? If you are immobile, how is it possible that you are getting that amount of food? Someone is basically, like assisting suicide, basically, is how I see this now. Bro.
I love my mom, but since she's this heavy, whatever I'm doing, I have to stop and just take care of her and help her.
I am very aware of the damage I am doing to my son through overeating. These last 6 years have probably been pretty miserable for him.
This is like a masterclass in like manipulation.
Ashley's weight has reduced her mobility so much that she gets her 5-year-old son Patrick to do just about everything. With her truck driver husband gone most of the week, every household chore falls on him, including laundry and
every household chore falls on a 5-year-old child. Yo, I don't know why this is pissing me off so much.
Even bringing her food, essentially replacing his childhood with basically being his mother's servant. Ashley also admits that she's scared he's learning a lot of her eating habits, which is pretty concerning with parents and kids on the show. Now, I will give Ashley some credit, as she definitely isn't the worst offender on this list. Plus, in the end, she does make an effort to lose some serious weight and starts being a better mother to Patrick.
I just can't do it on my own.
It's hard for the world.
Here's the thing, right? If she were to move around more often throughout the day, the first week or so would be rough, right? But then after your body kind of understands that, you know what I'm saying? You just start moving. The immobility aspect of it is purely based on them not moving, right? And she seems to be walking, so I don't know. So that may be the issue then. See, this is kind of a different circumstance, but the kid for a fact should not be doing all of this, bro, at all.
Don't I do this the way she wants me to do every day? Yeah, there's
Will you put them in the dryer, pretty please?
Mm-hmm.
All Our food
How was that safe?
Mostly what Pat can microwave or carry in here for me to prepare. And it scares me that he's learning a lot of his eating habits from me. Hey, baby. But I'm trying new things each day to work through how I feel.
Yeah, just do a little bit every single day. That's it. Just do something. Just do a little bit every single day, right? You never know, right? You start out and it's going to be rough the first day. You do it again the next day, no matter what, right? Then the next day you do a little bit more. And that's just how you do it, just little steps. But those little steps are worth a lot if you are in this range, because weight will just drop off of you with like the slightest movements, right? Like it should melt away almost. Let's go.
Instead of avoiding it until I get overwhelmed. Without him, I'd be lost.
James K has been bedbound for 3 years and depends on his enabling girlfriend Elisa and his daughter Bailey to help him with everything. He's developed cellulitis on both legs, which causes a lot of yelling at his helpers due to the pain when they're trying to wash or move him.
Okay.
Not really a pleasant situation for anyone. James admits that he can tell that it bothers Bailey a lot from the way she looks at him. Bailey even says her mom pulled her out of school to help out.
This is another one of these instances here, yeah? Because so the father is bedbound, immobile. He's not the one getting up and getting the food. Trust me, there's nothing that you can say that would make me help you kill yourself. There's nothing. There's nothing you can say. There's not a single thing you can say to me to help me, that'll tell me to go get all this ridiculous shit for you to consume. No way. And then you take your daughter out of school? Oh my God, bro. Who does that shit? Right?
Which must have sucked. She feels that a father should be the one taking care of his daughter, but she accepts the caregiver role because she's not just going to let her dad die. To make things worse, she's miserable.
But they are forcing death upon him. If the mother and the daughter are both enabling his excessiveness, right? Then what exactly is the problem? You know what I'm saying? Just stop. Don't allow it to happen. I get that you may love the person, but it's tough love, right? There is some tough love that is massively needed in these instances, apparently.
Knowing that he's gotten even worse and that she's going to be helpless to do anything about it.
My mom pulled me out of school because I have to help my dad. My dad's gotten worse, and I'm worried that he's close to losing it all. He basically already has.
I can tell that it bothers Bailey a lot by the way she looks at me.
I don't feel like that I should have to be a caretaker to my dad because a father is supposed to protect and take care of his daughter.
Yeah, dude.
But it's my dad, and I'm not gonna let him just lay there.
After having her oldest son with husband Elroy, Mila wanted more children, but she was already pushing 500 pounds. And instead of getting her weight under control like any other normal person would, they still opted for adoption, dooming their new kids to a life of caregiving. Due to her severe lymphedema, Mila hasn't stood up for over 2 years, and her husband's health issues prevent him from helping her. So the 3 middle kids, 15-year-olds Hannah and Caleb and 16-year-old Jacob, have to get up before sunrise every morning to help clean her whole body. Hannah...
Man, I feel so terrible for these children, bros. Right? Like, there is no, I don't know, maybe I'm just too maybe I'm old school or something, bro, but I never want to see my mother naked. All right. So we'll start there. All right. We'll start right there. All right. And you having to bathe your mother. Listen, I get it, but all because you want to continue. She cannot get up and chase you. Do you understand this? Not trying to be disrespectful, right? She cannot get up and bros, stop bringing them food, bro. I get they, just, oh my God, bro. I don't even know if that's like being insensitive or something, bro. But like, I think that if they are immobile, bro, stop bringing them food, bro. All right.
Anna admits that she's depressed and mentions that they don't always want to get their mom some of the stuff she's requesting from the grocery store. But she'll get mad if they don't, and they feel bad for her.
Okay, so she gets mad. Is she going to chase you? And like I said, not trying to be disrespectful, bro, but like, listen, there comes a time in life where you have to just be aware, all right? And in this instance here has to be that, bro. Stop that shit. Just stop all of it.
Her being confined to her bed. Eventually, we get to see how she acts when she doesn't get her way, when she demands her son to pick up her food order. Here, just take a look at this.
Okay.
It's a little heartbreaking, and you gotta feel bad for the kid.
I'm depressed. Like, real depressed that she can't get out of bed.
If she ever passed away, she wants me to take care of the kids. None of us wants to lose our parents, and it really hurts to know that they don't get the help they get. They will pass, and we don't want to lose them.
Are you open?
No, ma'am, we're not yet.
What time you open?
We open at 10:30.
Oh, okay. Can I place an order for pickup?
Yes, ma'am.
Go and pick up my pizza right now.
I think I'll let you know.
No, right now. Go get the pizza right now.
Manipulation is crazy, bro. All right, listen. Yeah, I've never encountered this show, bro. I don't think it just seems toxic, bro. I think that it's obviously captivating to the masses, most likely. I'm gonna think that this is probably extremely captivating. But like, you're looking at you're just like looking at other people's like suffering almost, bro. Maybe it's just the drama aspect of it that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out. But like, it seems like a lot, bro. As first glance, it's crazy. I didn't even know that, it got like this specifically, right? But yeah, dudes, listen, let me know in the comments if I should be looking at any more of this stuff, dudes, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And you guys all have an amazing day and enjoy it thoroughly, all right?